Hello, I'm Cerece Rennie Murphy, author of the Order of the Seers Trilogy. And now that the book is out, one of the questions that I'm getting is what's next for me. And so I thought I'd do a little video to just talk about what I've got planned in terms of writing and other projects. So, to be honest, what's up next is a break. Um, publishing 3 books and writing 2 books in 2 years is quite a lot, and I am looking forward to not having a deadline and just sort of sitting back and doing one of my favorite things to do, which is reading. And I'm going to shift this a little bit so that you can see just a sample of some of the books that I have already bought in preparation for this break that I am going to take. It's going to be, a couple months. I think, well, the truth is I've already started writing what I think will probably be my next project, but and outlined several others. But what I'm most looking forward to just in the next couple of weeks and months is just reading and gorging myself on some great books. And I'm looking forward to actually doing some of these videos and talking about what I'm reading and hopefully hearing back from you about what you're reading. So that's the first thing that's on the agenda. The second thing that's on the agenda is a children's book I'm actually writing with my 6-year-old son. Um, my son loves superheroes and loves sort of action and suspense, but there's not a lot of superhero stuff that's actually appropriate for a 6-year-old. So my task, is to write a story that has all the cool things he loves, skateboards and swords and superpowers, but is actually for a 6-year-old reading level. Uh, and so it's going to be a 5-chapter book. I've already gotten this story outline approved. I've written the first chapter. And so I'm looking forward to finishing that with him. I've got an illustrator, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. If you are parents, or you know young folks who might be interested in the book, I'm definitely going to be sharing it with you guys. So that is what's sort of on the immediate front for me. And then, to my surprise, about halfway through editing The Last Seer, I decided that I had an idea for a romance novel. And the thing about it is, reading the final chapters of The Last Seer, I'm like, gosh, my characters are always in constant peril. Like death is impending at every single minute. And I thought, I just want to write a love scene and like a happily ever after, and it's not too complicated. So I actually came up with a romance novel idea, and it's going to be about a couple that is trying to find each other through time. And so I think they're going to be about 3 or 4 different sort of vignettes of these characters in different reincarnations and different circumstances, and trying to find their way to each other as souls. So I think, well, that's in the works. I've already started writing it because, as I said, halfway through the editing process for The Last Seer, like literally these characters just would not shut up, and I had to stop that and at least jot down some scenes that I saw in my head. So that's going to be next. I have a historical adventure that I'm going to be researching. And I'm really excited about it because, just like sci-fi, I never thought I'd write a historical adventure, but it's going to take a lot of research because it starts on one continent and then branches out into 2 different continents, and it's about these 2 people trying to find each other, but there's all this adventure, and yeah, it's going to be exciting. So I'm looking forward to that. I have a 2-part space opera that I am going to be writing. I've already done the outline for it. Um, and I'm really, really excited about that because, again, I just never thought I would write a space opera, but I guess I should get over it. I keep saying that. I never thought I'd write it, and here I am. So I'm really excited about that. As I said, I've already done the outline for that. Both the historical adventure and the space opera are going to take quite a bit of time doing research and world building because it's literally an alternate universe that's going to be very different from um, what I did with Order of the Seers. So I'm really excited about that. All these stories have already been outlined, and so I've got my work cut out for me. I can't wait to share. Oh, I have a 5-part children's book series. It's separate from what I'm doing with my son, that I have had outlined for at least 2 to 3 years, but just haven't had the brain space to get that together. But I found an excellent illustrator, and so I am so excited to get started with that. So yeah, I'm going to be writing for a while, and looking forward to sharing all of that with you guys. But in the meantime, I'm going to be reading just like you, and very excited about that. So take care, and I look forward to talking with you soon about what I'm reading. All right, take care.